What's going on, everyone? Phone is here. Welcome back to another 2K video. Today, this 2K video is, what if all stars were traded away to different teams? The premise is pretty simple. I take Scotty Barnes here. I trade him away. But I have to trade him for what I think would be good. And I at least will try to get the best deal for each team. So I could go for Joel Embiid, Josh Giddey, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Johnson, Paul Anthony Towns, Austin Reed, Anthony Davis, Jamal Murray, Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham, so I'm going to do this Tyrese Halliburton deal. And obviously with that team being done, those two trading away their best players, we can take off the Raptors, and I am blinded in a bat. Where are they? The Pacers. Now we're on to the 76ers. Tyrese Halliburton. With Tyrese Maxey. You get Giannis, Josh Giddey, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, John Morant, Jalen Johnson. You get the idea. I think I'll do this Giannis trade. Put him to the 76ers. Again, like what just happened there, the 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks traded away their best players. Now, they're on the Chicago Bulls. Josh Giddey's up next. He won't go for as much as the other ones. He's a lower overall, but he's still young, so he may go for a pretty good piece. Send Kyrie to the Chicago Bulls for Josh Giddey in their first round. Because Josh Giddey is going to go to Cooper's Flags, Dallas Mavericks. As that was not the best player for the Mavericks, so the Chicago Bulls are the only ones that get out of this trade. Now down to Donovan Mitchell. And doing that trade. This trade right here looks the best. Here, 1-for-1, you get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for Donovan Mitchell. Now I would say, yeah, why not? But the other one over there gives me 290 overalls. Pretty good. Now, what do you guys think down in the comments below? Would you either take this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trade or go for that Kawhi trade and James Harden for Donovan Mitchell? I'd like to know. But for me, I think I would give this team, heck, you can even get Nikola Jokic for him. I think this trade deal here would work pretty well. And since, again, Kawhi Leonard is their best player for the Clippers, they are gone. Now we're on to the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown right now is better than Jason Tatum. So let's see what we can get here. Now, we can go for Nikola Jokic or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here. And from what I can say, I think that Nikola Jokic would be the better one for this team because they need a center. I'll do this trade, as you guys know the rules. Once they trade away their stars, they can't trade again. So these two are gone now. Now we're on to Memphis, where you'll probably see that John Morant will probably not get a lot for what he is. And you could get Kyrie Irving's, but I'll do this trade right here. Jalen Brunson for John Morant. As you guys also know, now these two teams could be unselected. Down to the Atlanta Hawks. I think this trade right here do pretty good. Now the Detroit Pistons and the Atlanta Hawks are now out of this. Pistons. Now we're on to the Miami Heat. I think this trade deal here looks like the best one. They get rid of a pretty bad player for at least Jakob Poeltl and Brendan Ingram. Or Bam out to the bio. We take them out. Now we're on the Charlotte Hornets. Melo Ball will be going here. If I was biased, I would do this deal within a heartbeat. But I won't. This is the best deal for them. We'll do that deal. That takes out the Warriors, Charlotte Hornets, and the Golden State Warriors. Now to the Utah Jazz. Trade Finder, Ari Marketing. Trade deal here looks pretty promising. I mean, I know we're getting rid of this guy. I don't know how good Cody Williams is, but for Sengun, for Larry Marketing and him, pretty good. Plus, the team gets way younger. But again, the Houston Rockets do not lose their best player because that is Kevin Durant at this current time. My brain's having a spasm. Ease. Now on to the Sacramento Kings, where Sabonis is probably not going to go for a lot, and they're going to lose a good bit. But who knows? Maybe there's a trade that will shock me. This one. What the flip? Are we serious? I don't think I would send KD to his... I think that would make him retire. Just make this deal here. It looks to be the best one. Nah, who am I? Not Kevin Durant, but you're going to Brazil. So that takes out the Kings and Houston Rockets, which leaves us to the Lakers, which Luka is going to be their best player. And he'll most likely go for the most. To do that one. This one may look like the best. I'm a little confused, probably because of salary problems, why we have to put Austin Reeves here. But that is just such a big difference. Beautiful. Luka goes back to the Mavericks for Cooper Flag and Josh Giddey. Oh boy! I wouldn't make that deal because no. Like, I would if I was the Lakers, because then they get a really young prospect, and then you just get rid of Luka. And then you just build around Cooper. You're the Lakers, so you can do that pretty easily. I mean, this one... No, I have to do one better, because the Wizards give a pretty promising contract. But this one right here is where I'm looking... And I gotta say yes. I have to say yes to it. Which then gets rid of the Lakers and Oklahoma City Thunders. Now on to Orlando, which Paulo is not the highest. It is Wagner. And I'll probably just take this deal right here. No ifs, ands, or buts. So let's go to teams. Go over here, go to the Atlanta Magics, because now they're gone. Now, oh, I forgot to click yes. Now we're on to the Dallas Mavericks. I have Wagner and Josh Giddey, and now we're going to move off Anthony Davis. This is just too good of a deal to pass up. So we're just putting that over there. I have an abundance of players. Oh, that's too funny. I'll let them deal with that. So now they got their best player gone. On to the Brooklyn Nets, which Michael Porter Jr. is their best player. I doubt they're really going to get something heavy out of this one. like anything really good. This deal, some booty deals. But man, I mean, I guess we'll just go with this one. They're just gonna swap players. Yeah, you gotta go that way, buddy. All right, the Brooklyn net now done. And now we're on to the Pelicans. Let's see where Zion lands. Surprising that Zion is still so high in the overall. Like, I'm not being a hater here. It's just is a bit confusing to me because he hasn't played a whole lot. Yes, he's been, when he plays good. But I feel like if it was any other player, they would freaking shoot him all the way down. Well, that Toronto Raptors deal keeps coming up. I wouldn't do it. It's too biased. Not a biased man. I know. Let's switch these two. Let's do this deal. That gets rid of both Pelicans and Wizards. Now on to the San Antonio Spurs. As Wimby is probably going to be going here. Oh Lord, that is such a horrible deal. Oh gosh, that is such a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. Wow. Could do it, but I won't. It's a little bit too much. On the Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Hornets, Orlando Magic. But honestly, I'll just send them to the Houston Rockets, because then your action. Now we're on to Devin Booker. Just now we're here. Team selection. Now we're on the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Portland Trail Blazers. As Ant-Man probably be going their place. I think the Cavaliers will be the best one. I think this one here will be the best for them. So let's make this. Now to the last group, being the Portland Trail Blazers, which what's his name? Denny is going to be traded away to a certain team. Terrible. Not good. Yeah, actually, you hit. That one. All right. So that is all the teams that made a trade. As obviously, I will stay with the Toronto Raptors and sim with them. The Toronto Raptors have Tyrese Halliburton, Bam Adebayo being their star players. As Wimby is now on the Houston Rockets with a solid team. San Antonio Spurs looking like this. I don't think the Phoenix Suns would be playing in any game. And the team that was most untouched was OKC. The Timberwolves look like this now. Huh. Bad, actually. I mean, Dame is not injured in this world, so a lot better. Jimmy Butler is the best on their team now. Now they have LaMelo Ball. With Sexton. I don't see the Golden State Warriors coming in and getting a high seed. The Wizards have Zion Williams and Alex Sarr. Giannis and Joel Embiid are going to be dueling together. Milwaukee has Tyrese Maxey and Edgecombs with Kevin Porter Jr. Kyrie is the only good one on the Chicago Bulls. Cavaliers have Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, and Evan Mobley. Probably still on the same team. I think they're going to do pretty good here. Boston Celtics has Nikola Jokic and Jason Tatum. The Los Angeles Clippers have Donovan Mitchell, Zubac. The Memphis Grizzlies have Jalen Brunson, Jaren Jackson Jr. Jade Cunningham is to the Atlanta Hawks. Porzingis and Alexander Walker. Tyler Hero is with Norman Powell and Brennan Ingram. Steph Curry is on the Charlotte Hornets with Benji. Never get how to say it. Utah Jazz has Sengun. The team is relatively the same, so I think they got better, actually. Sacramento Kings have Kevin Durant, which is probably going to get his stats inflated to high heck. The Knicks have John Morant and Michael Porter Jr. Los Angeles Lakers have LeBron James and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando Magic have Booker and Paula with Cooper Flag. Wagner to the Dallas Mavericks with Darren Fox and Josh Giddey. OG Anunoby with Claxton and Cameron Thompson. Jaylen Brown to the Denver Nuggets. Paul Murray and Aaron Gordon. Jalcum and Barnes back together again. RJ Barrett and Andrew Nimhard. Trae Young with Trey Murphy. Eric Weens. Detroit Pistons have Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren, and Asar Thompson. Back to the final team. But without further ado, let's get right into the simming. Change the rosters. Table. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me go to this. Oh. General. All-Star. Let's start simming. What do you guys think is going to be the top contender teams? I'm putting my guess on the Cavaliers or OKC. As once we hit the trade deadline mark, I will see what team is doing the best. The Raptors lost last night to the 76ers. Philip Embiid played that day, and it really just solidifies the fact, I've been saying this for a while now, that we definitely need a center. But not all things was bad. We at least got to see Kyle Lowry shine once again. As let's go to the standings here. The Hawks are number 1. What's the other team? Like away. The Mavericks and Houston Rockets are the top contenders over here. Surprising. I wasn't even... Well, I was correct about the Cavaliers. So let me... back to Raptors. Actually, I did this video before, like right before this one, and my mic was muted, and Scotty Barnes was traded for Nikola Jokic, and I was like, oh my gosh, definitely gonna make that trade. And then I couldn't get it this one because my mic was muted. Victor Wembanyama, most valuable player. Igor, Rookie of the Year. Launches a bonus 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Memphis Buzzells, Most Improved Player. Cade Cunningham, Clutch Player. And Ime Udoka, Coach of the Year. Joseph Jackson, Executive of the Year. And Josh Giddey, NBA Cup MVP. So the Houston Rockets have Victor Wembanyama. well, yeah, Victor Wembanyama, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka, Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, Sengun, Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball, and Cade Cunningham. Yeah, Paulo, Jamal Murray, Scotty Barnes, Anthony Edwards, and Jaylen Brown. Defensive Player of the Years are follows Victor Wembanyama, Evan Mobley, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chet Holmgren, Kel Ware, Scotty Barnes, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, and Donovan Clingan. And Rookies of the Year here. Oh wow, hold up. We're in the playoffs. 6th seed. First game we shake it. They shake the second. We shake the third. We shake the fourth? Oh. They shake the fifth. We beat the Hawks? With Cade Cunningham, Destin Daniels, Zach Ricochet, Kristaps Porzingis. Wow. Okay. Huh. I guess this team works a lot better than I thought. Whoa! How the hell? We beat the Detroit. Okay, we beat the Detroit Pistons. We beat out the Knicks. And obviously, OKC is going to do just as good because they have a really good roster. They 4-0'd the Rockets? Dang! Okay, let's sim. Let's see who wins. Whoa! Okay, OKC wins, but we take them to Game 7. Wow, I was not expecting the Toronto Raptors to do all that. To show that I didn't do anything to the... Oh, wait. To the sliders or anything, here you guys are. There will be no cuts here, no nothing. Here's all the things. I did not do anything. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I am Funis, signing off. Goodbye.